Hi, so today we have a question from Holly. She took my course on web content optimization and she has a question about the number of words on a page. So here we go. She asks, I'm confused about all the different messages I get on the length of articles and posts. Are longer articles better? Is there an optimum length? Is there a point where content is too long? So good question, complicated question. You can optimize content in a variety of ways, and yeah, we're going to stick to articles and posts. Different story for things like home pages. So let's keep this a little simpler. We're going to talk about articles and posts. We're going to talk about optimizing in three different ways: optimizing for the reader, optimizing for SEO, search engines, and optimizing for social media. And there are various different ways to optimize for those three areas, but for the purposes of this video, we're going to stick to word count. So how many words should you have on a post or an article, a page? So let's look at these one by one. So optimizing for the reader, how many words is best for the reader? And that really depends on what the reader is looking for. So as an example, you may know I have a website about coffee. It's called Coffee Detective. And I invite people to write in with questions. And one question came in, is coffee fattening? So that became the headline for that page. Now, the person asking the question is looking for a very, very simple answer, a very short page. The answer is no. Black coffee is not fattening. Black coffee has 0 calories pretty much. So that is a very, very short page. Question is asked, is coffee fattening? Answer is no. So I didn't want it quite that short, so I said no, it's not fattening. Well, at least it's not until you start putting cream and sugar in, and then you start adding sprinkles and syrups and whipped cream on top. So then I created like a little infographic showing the calorie count of different types of coffee. So I made the page a little bit longer, but it's still a very short page. So I'm optimizing that page for the reader. The reader wants a simple answer. I provide a simple answer. And you know, over the years, I've created hundreds of pages like that, where it's really not optimized for the search engines or social media. It's simply trying to match the reader's expectation. How much information is this reader looking for? And that's what I give them. That's how you please your readers. Okay, another one. If I'm optimizing a page, a post for the search engines. So what is the minimum or maximum number of words for a page if you wanted to do really well in the organic search rankings? I use I'm not going to name it, I use a particular SEO plugin in WordPress for my Nick Osborne website, and it kind of gives me a pass so long as my word count is more than 300 words. If it's less than 300 words, they say this is not good for SEO. If it's more, then they say, okay, you're good to go. I don't actually agree with that. I think you need more than 300 words to really do well in the search engine rankings. Difficult to tell. Google doesn't specify word count, but it has lots to say about quality of content. And I think length of article becomes part of that calculation in the eyes of Google. So if I'm being lazy, I will write a page probably at about 750 words. I've been known to stop at 500, but certainly latterly, more recently, I've been going for 750. And if I'm not feeling lazy, I'll aim for more than 1,000 words for a post or a page. So where do I get this from? Where do I learn this from? Well, it's easy. You don't actually have to believe anyone. Type in your favorite search into Google, go to the top 10 results, not the ad ones, but the organic search results, open those pages, cut and paste the main body, the text of that page or post into Word, do a word count, and you will see that the top 10 results for an awful lot of search terms tend to be pages with longer word counts, like maybe 750 or 1,000 words or 1,500 words, 2,000 words. Sometimes they get really long. So it seems that the search engines, Google in particular, do like longer page content. Sometimes I'll create a page, and I'll do it with this video right here, where it's not just words, it's also video. So I do video plus text, or it might be image, a series of images, photos plus text, or all three. I tend to then have a shorter word count. Now, I think that Google is okay with that. I think they say, oh, okay, he's got a 4-minute video plus 400 words of text. That's cool, that's good. I don't know that for a fact, but I think that Google will factor in other media in addition to text on a page in determining its quality and value. So, last one to look at is optimizing for social media. And this one's kind of counterintuitive. You would think that if you want to specifically create content to be shared, in other words, this is your primary optimization task. It's not for the reader, it's not for SEO, you're trying to create shareable content. You would think, I would think, I can't speak for you, I would think that short content would win, like bite-sized, easily shareable, snack-sized content would be the most widely shared. It doesn't actually seem to be the case. There's plenty of people who've tracked this and measured it. Among them, one of my favorite resources, which is buzzsumo.com. And they've had opportunity to track and measure and report on this a lot. And in fact, what they find is that the pages and posts that are most widely shared are very similar to those that are optimized for SEO. In other words, they're longer pages. They're 1,000 words, 2,000 words. So that's a bit of a surprise. But the good thing there is that at least now we can optimize for SEO and social media both at the same time, because it seems they both do best with a higher word count. Now, of course, not the downside, the challenge with a higher word count is that you better create a good page, because people are constantly in danger of being distracted. So if you have 1,500 boring words, you're going to lose people very quickly and very early on that page, and Google will notice that. They'll notice that they're only spending 3 seconds on that page. So there's an interesting challenge for you. Right, most of the time you need to write pages that are longer than you might have thought. And you've got to write them well so that you can hold people's attention from beginning to the end if possible. Okay, so that's one slice on optimization, looking just at word count. And Holly, I hope that goes some of the way to answering your question. Thanks.